Having a caregiver, whether it's a mother, father, a spouse, another relative, somebody has to be there for you when you have periodic paralysis, because when you become paralyzed, you've got to have somebody that you can call on. For me, I had a supportive family. I had a father who had periodic paralysis too, so it wasn't something that was new to our family. I think that possibly my mother could have done a better job because she wanted us to be as normal as we could be, and I could have used more help when it came to trying to do gym in school and things like that. She always wanted us to see if we could do it. But as I've gotten older, and of course I got married, I have a wonderfully supportive husband. He knew that I had periodic paralysis when we met, and he has just gone along on the journey with me because we were up dancing and going to college and doing everything that a normal couple does. And he has seen me go from being normal to using a cane, to using a walker, to using a scooter, and now using a wheelchair. And he's never really made a big deal about it. It's always just been Ed and Linda. It's not Linda in a wheelchair.
My parents have moved into a retirement community where they can get assistance. So even though my mother is there to help him, he's in a wheelchair most of the time. He can get up and walk around, but to travel out and do anything, he's got to be in a wheelchair. And so they're both 80. So she can only do so much for him. So they're somewhere where they can pull a cord and, someone will come and help if they need help. So, but I'm absolutely amazingly blessed because they've done this, because otherwise I probably would be over at the old house. They just sold their house a couple of years ago. I'd be at the old house trying to help both of them. But I'm around him. I see him often. And I don't know how many more years they'll be able to do that before they have to hire someone to help him.
My husband would be my primary caregiver, and my mom only lives a couple hours away, so she'll come up if necessary. But I have also made all my neighbors aware, and so my neighbors are aware and have seen the videos, and so they know if I can text 911, they know, just come on in the house. This is my medicine. This is what you do. I do have a service dog as well, and but Mike I work from home, and then like I said, I'm a realtor, so I come and go, and he works an afternoon shift, and so it works great because he's there to take care of me, make meals, and do all that. If I'm not even able, like yesterday I had an episode and he had to pick me up, just carry me to the couch and leave me, and take care of me. So he just squirts the medicine in my mouth, and he's in the kitchen going, okay, I'm gonna make you some hot tea for dinner, and takes care of me.
My kids mostly took care of me. We had a couple nannies in the house to take care of the kids, and consequently, sometimes the nannies would help take care of me. But mostly, when I had an attack, I would just look like I was sleeping. But I can always hear. So the biggest thing back then was to make sure that my legs weren't crossed and I wasn't cutting off my circulation, or my arms weren't crossed, or I wasn't laying in a bad. But otherwise, since then, I've had a caregiver the last 10 years, probably.
There are caregivers out there for people who don't have family members, and even for people who do have family members, because it's a lot for somebody to constantly have to take care of someone. And I'm at the point in my life where I have to have help every single day of the year, 365 days a year, because I have permanent muscle weakness from periodic paralysis. So yes, it is possible to have a caregiver. I have had caregivers. I'm in between caregivers right now. I will have another caregiver starting soon. Finding a caregiver is not the easiest option to do. I have caregivers that actually live in my home with me, and we specifically bought a house that gave us enough room to have a caregiver live in with us. So it's room and board plus a salary that we pay to her. I'm able to do that. Not everybody is. There are certainly social service agencies.
In my family, we have something set up so that it's kind of a tier system. So the first caregiver that's on deck is my husband. Second caregiver on deck is my daughter. And then third is my mom. Now that's kind of changing a little bit because my mom is getting older. But that's that way that, God forbid, if my husband isn't available to me, I have my daughter available to me. And if she's not available, then I have my mom. It is extremely important in my life to know that if I'm very independent. I have a service dog. I don't like to be told that I can't do anything. So it's very important to me that if I'm out or even if I'm home, that I know that I can make a call and someone's got my back. And I would not be able to do the things that I do, like be on the PPA board and whatnot, if it was not for my caregivers.
If you would like to know more about periodic paralysis, visit periodicparalysis.org. And if you enjoyed this video and want more, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. It really does help spread the word. You can view other videos about periodic paralysis by clicking the thumbnails to the right. If you have questions, just leave a comment below or reach out to us on social media. We'd love to hear from you.